Good morning everyone, this is Sharwani Akula from ELEC Batch 11 Section A. Here I am going to present what I think was Santhosh Yadav's desire. Santhosh, though there is contentment in her name itself, then too Santhosh Yadav never felt that contentment in her childhood because of the traditional cultural backdrop she faced at her home and in her hometown. Right from the childhood itself, Santhosh Yadav's desire was to live the life on her own terms with contentment. This we can know from her childhood days when she wore shorts while other friends wore traditional attire. And Santhosh Yadav's desire was to choose right and rational path. Her desire was so strong that she was so determined that she followed it in her life in between the prevailing traditional cultural customs at her home and in her village. Santhosh Yadav could make her own way, and she desired that others must change their attitude of looking at her. It's not her problem, it's the problem of others. And in that process only, Santhosh Yadav was so successful by making her parents' mindset change regarding the marriage issue. And she was so successful in changing their mindset and accepting her desire to study furthermore, and also made them accept to go to further studies to other distant place. And this step has led her close to the life's destiny of mountaineering, led Santhosh Yadav to the life's destiny of Aravali Hills. Thus, Santhosh Yadav joined in Maharani College of Jaipur and secured a seat in Kasturba Hostel facing Aravali Hills. Thus, Santhosh Yadav has successfully fulfilled her desire of continuing her education after passing the high school. Thus we can see Santhosh Yadav achieving her desired goal of continuing education. And the stay in Kasturba Hostel facing to Aravali Hills once again raised a desire in Santhosh Yadav towards mountaineering. And she, with her hard work, iron will, determination, she achieved new record of climbing the Mount Everest twice, and the remaining was a history. And she even received the highest privileged award of Padma Shri from Indian government. And in the process of mountaineering, she reached the ladder of success. And the history or the landmark of India's mountaineering history, that Santhosh Yadav was the only woman in the world to reach Mount Everest twice. And coming to the Santhosh Yadav's childhood, it's really her childhood is a perfect example to our theme of courage. There are many such instances where Santhosh Yadav in her childhood has been so courageous. Here, courageous means being determined, having an iron will, mentally tough. That too in unfavorable conditions of her life, like the traditional customs she faced at her home and in her village backdrop. Not only that, we saw a loads of such instances in the life of Santhosh Yadav. The various instances she faced and overcome and made her stand, or some of them were wearing shorts while other friends wear traditional attire. And not accepting to get married at a very young age. And she made her parents change their attitude regarding marriage. And she made her parents accept for continuing her education. And she was successful in making their parents accept to go to distant place for education and for mountaineering, thus making her desire of continuing education, which led her to the desire of mountaineering, further led to a remarkable history. So these all instances prove her courage, and the way she led her life from her childhood also proves it. Santhosh Yadav lived a life on her own terms, and she has chosen the correct and rational path in between the prevailing traditional customs, while other peer group were following the traditional customs. And also, she has not only made her mind to live on her terms, but also accustomed others' mindsets to her thinking. She made her parents accept her desires and the mindsets and working with others and making them influenced. By that way, she was successful. Desires of her childhood of Santhosh Yadhav led her to the courageous path. These all desires made her so determined, made her iron-willed, mentally and physically tough, which in other sense is made her courageous. So I relate Santhosh Yadav's childhood desires and all the situations she has gone through made her a courageous person. Thank you.